Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. I'm with Sally. What's up, Sally?
What's up?
What's up, Scott?
Hello all.
Okay, so I have to explain this again because I tried to do it the other day, and it's called common sense. And basically, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about respecting people's wishes. And this is a serious topic because you're going to see the traumatic experience that I went through tonight. So we know the other day that there was an issue where somebody excessively wanted to put stuff on my timeline, and it wasn't even my Facebook anymore because it became about that person, and then they're posting crazy stuff, and Facebook's allowing it. I didn't know how to change the settings, and I asked the person nicely not to do it. That's a member of our group, and they got bent out of shape and triggered. So that was the end of that. Now nobody's going to post anything on my timeline and whatever. So now, usually, if somebody's in the messenger with you and they're talking to you, whatever, like if there was a situation where somebody's like, listen, I want to talk to you, right? If you tell them, and I'm not trying to bash anybody, but if you tell them, look, can I talk to you in an hour? Because I'll talk to you in about an hour. I'm going to have dinner soon. I'm doing something right now. I'll get back to you, right? Okay. So that's what that means, right?
Yes. Okay.
1 hour, or if you can't do it, listen, I need to talk to you. It's an emergency. Can I talk to you right now? Or something, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it is, right? So, when I say I'm doing stuff, right? I don't need to tell you what I'm doing. I don't need to tell you that I'm going to be sitting on my throne dropping off my little subjects.
Yes.
Like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to be polite. I'm not going to say, hey, Matrix Lord's taking a crap. Then he's going to go eat. Then I'll talk to you. So I'm sitting there doing my business. So here's the thing now that got me scared. I got trauma. So the person called me on called me on the Facebook phone. I declined because, I really don't want you to see me on the toilet. Well, I said I'll talk to you in an hour, right? So I guess there's an override that I wasn't aware of, right? Where the person can control, like, talking to you anyway, even though you refused it. So I'm like, just sitting there like this, looking at my phone. All of a sudden, I see my member's face pop up, right? And my face was like the feeling of dread. Like, I turned beet red, like, oh my God! Like, whatever, like, right? So I got so scared and traumatized. I'm like, Sharon, take the phone! Throw it away! I don't want, never bringing the phone to the bathroom again! No! My God! No! Like, freaking out. What the hell, man? Can't any room is sacred? I mean, like, come on, man. Come on. You used to bring magazines in the bathroom, right? And newspapers. We bring our phone, right? But, like, come on, man. Don't do that to me, Susie. Come on. Jesus. Can't you just wait? It's like, what do you expect me to do? I can't go anywhere.
After I sent you the message.
I don't want you to see me. I don't even want it. What if I'm doing something in the middle of something? I don't want you to see my facial expression go like this or something. Like, come on. And I couldn't stop it. She overrode. I was like, it was like that movie Khan. Star Trek 2 Wrath of Khan. But Khan's like, where's the override? The override. It was like, she fucking overrode my phone. Fucking popped up. She's like, it's like, oh shit! Like, I freaked out. What the hell? I went to I fucking chucked my. I don't want get away from me. Just hey man. If I say an hour, please respect the wishes. Please, please, man. Don't want to see anybody indecent or nothing. But like Facebook, shame on you, man. Giving that person control to break your lock of no or whatever. Get out of here. That was terrible. Terrible. So now we have protocol, right, Sharon? Not Matrix Law is not bringing the phone in the bathroom anymore. Because you may want to see something you shouldn't. That's it. And no, you're not looking at the TARDIS curtains because it's not there anymore. God. what the hell? You know how many times I say to people, I'm going to work? You know, fuck, nobody listens. No. Hey, I'm going to talk for another 45 minutes. They're like, hola. You know, like I'm like, sometimes I go to Scott, yo. You know, like whatever, right? I was like, yo, what's up, right? But like, if you say, I can't talk right now, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. But don't keep going on, because I can't answer you. I got that on Sunday. I'm working all day. Beep, 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 beep. It's like Jingle Bells. Na, 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 na. Like, Jesus. This is why I can't stand notifications. Because it drives you nuts. So I'm like, no. Notifications to YouTube? Nope. People are like, don't you check your Twitter and talk? No. Not like every fucking minute a day. No. I don't want notifications. I don't want you to know if I'm on. I don't want you to know nothing. And just because it says I'm on doesn't mean I'm on.
Your phone.
I had 3 phones. Like, hello. Yeah. No. So, like, you know, this is a rant tonight because I just have to get this off my chest. Like, I love talking to everybody. But sometimes I can't. Sometimes I literally can't. And people just get angry about that.
But
like I'm supposed to stop time.
For everybody, you're the host of this show.
And you know what? I love being host and I love being a leader and shit. But then I get the craziest shit that I hear sometimes. You know? And I get scared. I'm like, oh, I can't help everybody. Oh boy. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not like fucking Dr. Ruth or fucking psychologist or fucking whatever. We do a podcast. Crazy shit going on. Damn.
The other day in particular.
Every day is a new fucking new saga. The other day, Daniel and Steampunk. Something went on with that. We still got to talk to Daniel about that. Boy. Whew. Had to get that off my chest. This is my therapy. So, there you go.
Let it out.
I'm cleansed. I feel better.
You feel cleansed?
I feel better. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's see the comments.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You're going to ask me what toilet paper I use next. Watch.
You're probably right.
What is it, Scott tissues? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Scott tissues I use, yes. Whatever's happened. It's okay, Joe. Be happy, okay? This house is clean, yes. Raindrops falling on my head. Okay, no. All right. So anyway, there is a comic book coming out called Symbiote Spider-Man. Why? I have no idea. They just want to have another Spider-Man book out. Not that they have a lack of Spider-Man books out. We had, and please, yes, I know about, like, Peter Parker's canceled. Okay, I got it. And then they replaced it with Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. But I've said this many times. There's too many Spider-Man books.
Yes, there is.
There's way too many Spider-Man books out there. I'm talking regular series. I'm talking mini series. I'm talking, you know, storyline series. Like they had the Vault of Spiders. That was a temporary thing. I know. I get it. Then they had your Spider Girls. I know it was temporary. I get it. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Don't care for that. Okay. And then you got Superior Spider-Man, Superior Octopus. Superior Octopus was one shot. I understand that. Superior Spider-Man's a regular book. I get it. You had Amazing Spider-Man, which is the main thing you really need to read, and how about everything else. And then we used to have Peter Parker, that got canceled. We had Scarlet Spider, that supposedly is canceled. So now we have a book called Symbiote Spider-Man, which is, we're going to go PC now, people.
Oh, no.
Because the symbiote
is a female.
The symbiote was not Venom until it merged with Eddie Brock. So what is it called? Symbiote. It's just a symbiote. So they're calling it, when Peter Parker had the symbiote on, they decide, let's do a prequel and let's just show adventures you never fucking seen. Symbiote Spider-Man. Do you need the fucking title? Absolutely fucking not. Should you care? Not fucking really. But they throw Mysterio on the cover, and it's like, what the fuck? You never fought Mysterio when he had the suit on? And they're like, well, we're gonna explain that. No. You don't need the fucking book. Okay? Just like you couldn't take it that Superior ended, so now you have to fucking bring back Superior. I'm against that. I'm against that. I'm sorry. I'm against it. I'm against it. Because you know what the problem is now? The problem is I'll never fucking see Doc Ock again. Ever. I'll never fucking see the Doc Ock we know and love. We'll never fucking see him again. Ever. He's dead. Gone. Forever. Never seen him with the fucking arms. Never seen him with the goggles. With the things. Never. Gone. We got this shit. Yeah. And I'm like, ah. Done. Done. So, I'm not happy about that. Well, what are you going to do? And it's like, why don't you just give Aunt May a book too?
Oh, no.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Everybody else is getting a book. Everybody. You had the people that cleaned up the fucking shit, got a book. Damage Control.
Yeah.
Cleaned up the superhero shit. Everybody got a book. Everybody. They got a book about your neighbor next door with the fucking scrolls and shit. That's got a book. Who fucking cares about that? They had a book about the bar that the fucking supervillains fucking. Who cares about that? I don't care what Boomerang's drinking. Who cares? But no, we got that shit. No. We just too many Marvel comics out there. Way too many books, right? Not only that, but they're bi-weekly now. Which, you know, if this was 1987, I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
75 cents an issue.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. It's not. It's fucking like $5 a book, $10 a book sometimes, $8 a book.
My vintage stock the other day, it's like, come on.
It's fucking absurd. It's like the books are $3.99, $4.99. It's like you're spending you're giving $10 a month for one fucking superhero. It's like, wow.
They're making up their money by having it out every 2 weeks.
It's like, how much rent do you give Spider-Man? Oh, probably like thousands of dollars a year. It's like, really? Holy shit. One book. How are you going to get all the other books if they're so fucking bi-weekly?
Because they're setting up a monopoly and they're trying to close stores. That's the only one. That's the only thing that's going to happen.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're not helping the comic book stores. That's for sure.
No.
Especially with their fucking 20-some-odd covers and shit. They have covers on the book that has nothing to do with the fucking cover.
I know. They
put fucking X-Men on a cover of fucking Spider-Man. Like, who the fuck cares? Stupid shit, man. I'm talking stupid shit. And it's like, and they're getting away with it.
Basically, to promote that comic book. It has nothing to do with Spider-Man.
Right, if it's the anniversary of the Punisher, right? They'll put the Punisher on everybody's book. Who the fuck cares about that?
And
it's stupid.
Season 2 was probably coming out, and they were when everybody.
I'm waiting for them to do that. They'll probably do that. Look, when Spider-Gwen was popular, they put her fucking everywhere.
Yep.
Which I didn't mind that as a one thing, right? Then they're like, let's put Mary Jane as Venom or something and shit. And they're fucking going crazy now. Now they go crazy. Once in a while is okay, but not every fucking month.
Yeah, I agree.
And when did you ever, first of all, you know where they lost it? When did you ever put a regular issue, say we're issue 5 or 7 or 10, right? When did that get a fucking triple size anniversary or fucking 20 covers? It's the middle of the fucking, it's not like it's a, you used to give special issues to 50th, 100th, 500th, whatever, right? The big milestones, right? Every fucking issue is a goddamn milestone lately.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that fucking Amazing Spider-Man 3 has fucking tons of covers. What the fuck? It's too many. You're drowning people. The minimum wage would have to be $100 an hour. Like,
yeah.
It's gonna be to do like it's crazy. So no, I don't want Aunt May comic book. I don't care if you have one of the best writers on it. There's too much shit out there now.
Yeah, there is.
There is, yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is? Unless I see that shit happen in Amazing, which is the main Spider-Man book, it's fucking nonsense. Because that whole Spider-Geddon thing did not fucking tie in with Amazing at all. Which makes you believe, oh, this shit ain't that serious. And maybe it wasn't as well received because it wasn't an Amazing.
Yep.
Because Amazing's the main effing book of Spider-Man. So, you know, I didn't see Spider-Geddon at all connected with Amazing. I'm like, oh, what the hell? But you know what? I started not liking Peter Parker Spider-Man. I didn't like that they did the sister is real and this. I was like, oh, come on with that retcon and shit. And then I don't even. J. Jonah Jameson is his friend now, and he knows he's Spider-Man. I'm like, oh God, stupid. What the hell? Now you ruined it. Now you can never have anything now. Now you can never have J. Jonah Jameson screaming Spider-Man anymore. Never again. That's done. You ruined it. It's like, oh, I don't know. Now they're gonna have maybe a relative of J. Jonah Jameson is gonna have to do that now or something. You know. Because they can't have that, and you know, it's just crazy. I don't know. I'm ranting about comics. And there's this big storyline, the War of the Realms. Who cares? Who the hell cares? Does anybody really care about that storyline?
Not really.
No.
The other realms with Thor and shit. Now you're bringing everybody into it. Who cares? Come on. You just gotta have a storyline, right? You just they don't even know what they're doing. Oh, let's just have a storyline. Oh, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. Come on. It's so expensive. But anyway, now we got that off our chest. Well, my chest, anyway. Oh, wait, what's this? Daniel, have you just started playing Mortal Kombat for the first time? Like, just started? I've been playing that shit since it came out. Like, different things. Yeah, I know. Shit happens, bro. I know. Brian's like, shit happens. I get it. All right. So, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Any news? Any news? I think Aquaman is 48 million away from being made the most money of any Disney DC movie ever, right? I think something like that. Not yet. Not quite there yet. But Aquaman right now has in $1,066,000,000. Almost.
Booyah.
Booyah. So it is going nuts right now. Glass did 95 million. Excellent. It is a success.
It was decent.
People are saying they don't like the ending. Was the ending that bad? Don't say what it was, but was it bad or no?
It was lackluster.
Was there anything for another sequel or no?
No.
No, they just fucking ended it? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck that. That sucks.
Because what I was trying to say the other day is I should have known something was up because I misheard what theater it was going to be in. I'm sitting there, and Aquaman starts, and I'm thinking, okay. And then I walk out, ask them what theater, and they said the blah blah blah, and I went down, and I probably missed maybe 4 or 5 minutes of the.
Oh, okay.
So the last time that happened was it had to do with the found footage thing about this Apollo whatever space thing didn't go well, and it didn't go well.
So we have what's this? New Mutants is going to be delayed again.
Yeah, I heard that.
Now this is the last possible time it could be delayed. If it does not come out, it's going to be done. So what they said they may do is they may just put it on Netflix.
I know why they shouldn't do that now.
Because they want to put it in the theater. They want to make mad money. They want to oh my God, the horror movie for mutants. Like, we got to do that, you know. I don't know. I didn't know it was that
bad. It had to do with the interview because I know it's a different scenario here, but that's what they do with the interview, and the interview went real well on Netflix. I love that movie.
The Batman movie is no longer called The Batman. Okay. What is it going to be called then? The Capes Crusader. What are you going to call it? Yeah, I don't know what they're going to call it. Okay. Who's sending me messages? Daniel, you sending me messages? Do you want to come in, bro? You guys want to come in or no? Let's let them in. Let's see what they say. Okay. Let's see. Let me send them the link. How's your day going, guys? Everything cool?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I got so many trophies in Spider-Man tonight. Oh my God!
When I was at GameStop and Vintage Stock, I saw a Spider-Man game. I forget how much it was.
I beat the shit out of everybody tonight. I kicked Scorpion's ass and Rhino's ass. Done. Beat them tonight or today.
Nice.
Today when I got home.
And I was fearing, and what was happening is as things were happening, which I feared. You know, when you get something, you never seem to find the right game.
Whoa! Background, Daniel. What are you watching?
No, I'm talking to Brian.
Oh, tell Brian to come in.
Yeah, well, Brian got a link from Stephen Price, so he's probably going to come in here, like, soon.
Echo! Okay.
But let me see what that is. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Stephen Price is Stephen Price up?
Oh, that's probably Brian.
I'll send Stephen Price the link if he wants to come in. I don't want to bother him.
Hey, you know, my very first Mortal Kombat game was in 2002. That was the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Okay.
I love that game. Man, you remember Deadly Alliance?
You got to play XL. You got to play XL. That's the new. Well, that's the latest.
Oh, that is so boring. I mean, it's just
XL is not boring.
I mean, I don't know. I just can't get it. I mean, it's so dry to me. You know what I mean?
Dry?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel good.
That game's great. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where's Brian? Brian. All right.
So yeah, hey, have you played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks?
A long time ago, bro. I mean, I don't even remember. It was okay.
Yeah, apparently, you know what? Apparently, like, you know, in the new game, they're going to different timelines, like all the Mortal Kombat timelines, and they're saying that it's possible we may go into that timeline too.
I have no idea.
Because we did see Kung Lao and Liu Kang, and they look exactly like they did in MK Shaolin Monks.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
So I'm glad you like Mortal Kombat lately. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Scott got a PS4.
Yep.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've got Mafia 3. I've got Ratchet and Clank, and I got Bloodborne.
Yeah. You should try to get a PlayStation 4, Daniel.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's so hard, you know, because like yesterday I kind of spent half of I got $100 out of my savings because I lost my card, so I can't get any money from my bank account. So I got $100 from my savings, and I spent half of it on Luigi's Mansion DS or 3DS. Yeah, 3DS.
Oh.
So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to save, you know, because there's so many things. Yeah, it's hard.
I know. It's true. Yeah, I'm today. When I got home, because I actually had to work this morning, and I got out at 2, and then I came home. It's been brutally cold, 4 degrees this morning. And when I left, it was still brutally cold. And then I went to JHU, and then I came home, and I went to JHU because it was so cold. I needed to stop somewhere. And then I came home, and I was like, I'm not going out for nothing.
Yeah, I hear you.
That was bad. I don't know about you. Did you have snow, Sally?
We did, yeah, but it's pretty much gone now. But it's like 7 degrees right now.
It's how much?
7.
7. Wow. And how about you, Scott? What's the weather for you?
It's around probably 50 or 40 right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot warmer than here, that's for sure. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Okay. Who else? What else, Daniel? What do you want to talk about Star Trek? Because I know you're sending a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. Yeah, you know how there's these rumors that first of all they're saying the Picard show. I'm not gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it the show with Patrick, the Patrick Stewart show, because Picard show really grinds my gears. Yeah, the Patrick Stewart show.
Not the
First they're saying it's a limited series. Now they're saying it'll be a full series, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, and then they also said like the Section 31 show is going to be a full series too.
Right.
So
they're
cool.
trying to do Star Trek Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, but like 3 shows at once.
Yeah,
want to have out there, which is not really.
Yeah, but you know what sucks? I hear that. Okay, recently I heard that it's possible that the Section 31 show may not come on until after Discovery.
Okay.
And I'm like, so depending on how long Discovery is going to go, I'm going to have to wait. And who knows how long Discovery is going to be on for? Like, I'm
Are you
going to have to
saying
probably wait.
when they wrap up their second season, it's going to come on, or are you saying that they're going to wait till it's had its full run?
Yeah, until that's what they're saying, the full run. And I'm like, okay, depending on how far it's going to go, I'm going to have to wait that long. So if this show goes on for like 7 years, I'm going to have to wait like.
Oh, yeah. It's not going on for 7 years.
No, there's no way.
Don't worry about that. Not happening.
Yeah, so, I'm not getting any younger, man. I gotta wait, like maybe 5 years, maybe 4 years until the 31 show. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm not getting any younger. You know the saying, I'm not getting any younger?
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So, yeah, like how long do I have to wait for this new show? Holy crap. So.
As long as they want you to wait.
Oh boy. So yeah, but you know what they say, that Discovery is getting lower and lower ratings all the time because like no one's interested, and I kind of agree. It's like kind of like meh, blah.
Oh, but let's talk to the Daniel when Discovery first came on. That Daniel would tell you to go F yourself. Discovery's the greatest thing ever.
No, like we all change, right? And make
that change, gonna feel real good. Shut up.
So,
man in the mirror, you got to. I'm sorry.
That was like, that was before, but
right.
Just like, just nothing there for me, I watch it because I just watch it because it's there.
Right.
So yeah,
there's other things besides TV shows, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
Outside.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't you have like theater? There?
Oh yeah, I do.
Like your own Broadway type of thing?
What?
Like we have Broadway and stuff. Don't you have like the theater there?
Yeah.
Not movie theater. I'm talking plays and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So
do you have like bowling alleys? Do you have like arcades?
Yeah, I go to the bowling alley now and then. I do. It's really cool, and I don't go to the theater very much. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
What do you like to do though? You don't like to go out?
I go out all the time. I go out all the time. It's cool. Yeah. You don't like
hit up the clubs, getting jiggy with it? No.
No, that's Jacob's thing.
Oh.
He's always at clubs and stuff. Oh yeah,
All right.
All right. Hey, I just read. Have you read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child?
No, I have not.
No.
Yeah, apparently that's going to be a sequel. It's not going to be a prequel. That's a sequel to The Deathly Hallows. So I'm like, I read that a little bit.
I know
on
nothing
Wikipedia.
about that. Brian!
Hey, Brian.
Brian.
Where's that? What's up, Brian?
What's going on?
I don't know, man.
I forgot to say. Okay. If you haven't read this, I'm going to say, apparently, Adam Driver knows what's going to happen to Kylo Ren.
Well, I would think so, because he read the script. Like, he's acting in it, right? I mean,
no, seriously, no, seriously, no. He told me, no, he didn't tell me. He wrote, it was written that. Sorry, it got mixed up.
So you know him personally?
No, I don't. I'm saying he knew Kylo Ren's fate even when he did Episode 7.
Okay.
You know him personally, you're saying.
No, I know.
Wow,
I
dude.
stumbled.
Who
I
knows
stumbled.
somebody famous? Who knows somebody
I
famous?
stumbled. Sorry for that, but you
Fascinating.
know,
Oh.
yeah.
Fascinating.
Now, what do you think? What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen to the guy? You think he's going to
did.
go out in a glory?
He did. Kylo Ren did.
Yeah.
Stick a fork. Kylo Ren's done. Yes, I will invite you, my friends. Come in.
Ooh, that's not good.
Who's coming in? Somebody's coming in. Nice burp there. Okay. That's what people want to hear on live stream.
Guess what I've been watching all day. Well, you know.
The frog is here.
Oh no!
Frog level number 9.
So it's coming from the other universe.
What's up, Hayden? What's up, bro?
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Frog level number 9.
Hey, Brian.
What?
Hey, Hayden. You hear us?
Danny.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to give this to everybody.
Give what?
There's
No,
like
no.
a live. What?
What? Give it to who? Wait, what? No!
No.
No!
There's what?
You ain't giving this link to nobody. Don't give this link to anybody. This link?
No, not this. No, not this. I'm talking about Mr. Bean.
What are you talking? Wait, what's happening?
He wants to give a live stream thing of Mr. Bean and give
I'm
it to
in a cast. I can't talk what, bro. Stop calling out Facebook. Ah!
He wants to give a live stream of Mr. Bean episodes, and we'll have you guys screen share.
No, I've watched Mr. Bean in the past. Hayden, you could talk or no? Or you need to zoom?
That was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced, right? I came in here, everyone was talking in a slow motion monster voice. Like it was just going off.
Oh my god.
Like there must have been something faulted with the connection, but everyone was talking in a monster voice in slow motion. It was the weirdest thing.
Might have been like the schmoogle.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
What are we talking about today?
I don't know right now. Daniel was talking about a lot of stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
He wants us to watch Mr. Bean with him right now.
Yes.
So Hayden, what's going on with Star Wars, man? Are you interested in
I don't
episode
know.
9?
How am I gonna know?
You don't know?
I've been busy, but is there some news?
What about, have you seen the Ghostbuster teaser?
Yes, I did say that.
Okay, and what do you think about this idea of having children as the Ghostbusters?
Look, they're cashing in on the Stranger Things thing a little bit, aren't they?
I guess.
You know, I would have preferred 4, seasoned comedians like it was in the past, but whatever. Let's just see how the movie is before we judge, I guess. As long as it's not a complete slapstick comedy, then it'll be good.
The joke is it's going to be with kids. That's the joke.
Well,
I don't
maybe
think it's a
it'll
good
be where
idea.
There's like 2 adults, 2 kids.
That's stupid.
It's going to be like Fantastic Four remake, isn't it?
I think Jason Reitman's a very good director. If you've ever seen any of his movies, he's a lot more talented than Paul Feig.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think you can trust him. I think the vibe they're going for is a little bit. It's kind of like maybe a It, but a bit toned down with a bit more comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Saw the recent It movie.
Right.
I feel like it's going to be that kind of vibe, but like
Okay.
a bit more toned down. And there'll be a couple more comedians in there. And the original Ghostbusters are all back, aren't they?
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Didn't Ernie Hudson say we're all in?
I mean, that's nice that he said it, but I mean, I didn't see
No
Bill
one's
Murray
really-
say anything.
No one's really calling Ernie Hudson anymore for work, are they?
Listen, all he said was, he's like, I'm waiting by the phone. I'm there. I'm looking to see if it rings. I'm in it definitely. Doesn't matter. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
Oh
I think
yeah.
it's going to be good. I think this is the way you do a sequel.
Yeah? All
I
right.
don't know. I don't want to just see another, 4 guys on an adventure. I'd rather it be either mixed gender or mixed age. Mix it up. Don't just do one or the other.
Okay.
Don't just do all guys or all girls. Mix it up a little bit.
Right. So we're gonna have 2 guys, 2 girls.
Huh?
2 guys, 2 girls.
I mean, if they had done the all-female version and it was a continuation of the original 2, that might have been a little better.
Right.
But because it was a reboot, that was the issue. However, I will say this. I didn't hate that movie. I actually laughed quite a bit.
Which one?
I thought Chris Hemsworth was hysterical.
Yes.
I lost my shit at that. I didn't even think it was that bad. So, I don't really mind.
I liked it.
I mean, I would have been fine if they did a sequel, but at the same time, it's nice to see that the original was continuing.
Yes, me too.
So,
I'm happy about that.
There's not many options when it comes to, franchises these days. You either reboot or you continue, or you do something that's like Terminator, where you try to reboot and continue at the same time.
Right.
And that doesn't work ever. I think we've seen 4 Terminator movies fail in a row now.
Well, I mean, this new one, I don't know what's going to happen with this one.
I watched the Orville the other day.
Okay.
It was pretty funny. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, same here.
Except one of the cast members left.
I thought it was hysterical. Did you watch Star Trek Discovery, Joe?
No.
Okay.
I do.
Don't tell me what happens. I still haven't seen the premiere yet.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Hold on, Hayden's trying to talk. Go ahead, Hayden.
Yeah. I haven't seen the new season yet. I'm about to watch the first episode soon, so fingers crossed.
But I did see Mud.
Oh yeah, those mini-sode things?
Yeah, I did see the mini-sode of Mud.
Okay. I finished Black Mirror. That was great. Black Mirror was awesome.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to say that first episode. I think I watched the rest of them. But that first one was awesome. Yeah.
Well, the thing about Black Mirror was when I watched it, it was the feeling I had when I watched Doctor Who in 2005.
You were wishing you could pick the ending too.
Literally, it was the same feeling, except me as an adult watching an adult version. It just felt like it was just that same feeling that's been missing from Doctor Who. I felt like I got out of Black Mirror.
I still need to see it. Well, I still need to finish off the fourth season. I've seen all the seasons. I need to finish off season 4.
Yeah, season 4 was good.
Because I saw only the first episode of season 4.
Yeah, season 4 was really good.
And then once I finish the 4th season, I'm gonna watch the movie.
Yeah, the movie's good too.
So, Aquaman is going to be the biggest DC movie ever.
Yeah, but you know what? It was going to happen.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen. I just want to know, I rewatched Man of Steel and Batman v Superman the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I really, I appreciate those movies. Obviously, I love Man of Steel. I think it's great. Batman Superman is really good. I just think it's a little slow.
Right.
But Justice League is just fucking awful.
Yeah, I know.
Justice League is such a disgrace. It's so bad. And Wonder Woman's good. Aquaman's good. Suicide Squad's awful. It's just it's such a mixed bag at DC, isn't it?
You guys should see the director's cut of
That's what I've been told about that.
Oh yeah, that's what I watched the other day, the Ultimate Edition.
Does anybody? Todd is saying on the chat. What does anybody think of Expanse? Did anybody watch that?
I caught the first episode, but never did get back to it.
Haven't seen it, sir. Nope, not yet. Anyway, Star Wars 9: The Return of Kylo. Well. Did he really go anywhere?
Definitely not. That's not the title, is it?
No.
How can he return? He didn't go anywhere.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He didn't go anywhere. Right. Yeah. It better not be like Son of Darkness or some stupid shit that we heard, right?
I've said I thought the title for the longest time is going to be the Supreme Leader.
Star Wars Supreme Leader.
Star Wars: The Supreme Leader. I think that's the title.
The Supreme Leader.
Star
Like
Wars.
Supreme Leader Snoke.
No, Kylo Ren is the Supreme Leader.
Right.
The Return of Jar Jar.
It's the final Skywalker story. It's the Supreme Leader. So, like, the first film in the saga was The Phantom Menace, and the final film is the Supreme Leader. There's kind of, a mirror there, kind of opposites of sorts,
Right.
It's not an evil. It's not a villain hiding in the shadows. It's a fallen hero hidden in plain sight with ultimate power. It's the opposite of a Phantom Menace. Is a Supreme Leader who's actually.
So you want that to be the title?
I think I know for a fact that if I was making that movie, I think that should be the title.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I can't say that is the title. I just think that is a perfect title for the last Star Wars movie. Because at the end of the film, in my opinion, I do think there's going to be a ceasefire, and I think there's going to be, a peace treaty between the two sides. And I think 100% Kylo Ren will still be the Supreme Leader at the end of the film. Because you're going to find out, and I've got my fingers crossed that this is true. Kylo Ren didn't kill the Jedi students. It wasn't him who killed the students. You're going to find out that there's going to be a Knight of Ren who's actually Snoke's second apprentice. And it's likely going to be Matt Smith.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Matt Smith's going to be the other apprentice that's actually Snoke's watchful eye, who's going to turn on Kylo at the end of the film. You're going to find out Matt Smith's actually the crazy student who helped him turn on all the students, and Matt Smith's the one who killed everyone.
Right.
So we're not going to get a... Sorry, what?
We're not going to get what, Daniel?
We're not going to have an Emperor Palpatine clone?
No. I think the ship sailed. I think you've got 2.5 hours to wrap up all of the new trilogy. You can't throw in new stuff in there as well. I think that to throw in the Emperor means you're going to make this a sequel to the prequels, and it's not. This is really the Kylo Ren, Knights of Ren, Rey story. If you throw the Emperor in there, you're going to have to do a shitload of...
Why don't you just call it the Knights of Ren?
Yeah, there you go.
Knights of Ren is a good title. But again, a lot of... Yeah, it's possible.
I just call it the Knights of Ren.
Yeah, it's possible. I won't say no to that either. Although, knowing Disney, it's going to be something completely stupid like The Happy Jedi, or The Jedi Walked, or The Big Ship. Because, like, The Last Jedi, it was like, Episode 6 was Return of the Jedi, and then 2 movies later, you have The Last Jedi. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like Game of Thrones, like calling an episode Return of the King, and then the next episode, the Death of the King. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's kind of contradictory.
Yeah.
You know, like Doctor Who, could you imagine if the Time Lords returned and the next episode was called The End of the Time Lords?
Right.
It would just kind of be like, what? What was the point of bringing them back? Just to get rid of them?
Yeah.
That was my problem with Luke. I just thought, why would you have Luke come back after all these years to re-establish the Jedi, and then just have him fail again just for Rey to do the same thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, literally, Rey is just doing what Luke did over again. She's the last Jedi who has to bring the Jedi back, which is exactly what Luke was. So it's like, why didn't you just have Luke do that in the off years and just bring them all back?
Yeah.
And really, if this is the last film in the saga, like, we still haven't even had a Jedi army taking on a Sith army, like, after all of these movies.
I know.
I thought we would have had multiple Sith by now taking on multiple Jedi, but I just guess it's not going to happen.
That'll happen eventually.
I mean, look, I do have a theory of sorts that half of the Knights of Ren are going to turn on Kylo and help Rey, and it's going to be like a 3v3 fight, which could be cool. But at the same time, I don't know. The Knights of Ren, we don't even know if they're in the movie.
Have to be. You have to be.
We're just guessing. But what I told you about months ago, where you laughed at me and said it's not true, where Rey and Kylo are going to end up, coming together, and yeah, I'm still sticking on that.
That would be terrible. they do that shit. But
the
I don't
problem
know.
is though is that you can't have the last Skywalker just die a villain, because then the whole family's just dead and it's all depressing. Do you know what I mean? Luke got killed. Leia passes away now. Han dies. Then their kid is the most evil.
So
man
Kylo and Rey gotta have a kid. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, they'll get together and it'll just end, because if there's no more movies, then there's no room to have a kid, is there?
Right.
But let's not kid ourselves. If this movie makes a lot of money, of course they're going to turn around and do an episode 10.
Yeah, see, what I'm afraid of is episode 8 didn't do... I mean, I loved episode 8. I'm in the camp that loved episode 8, but a lot of people didn't. I'm afraid this new one is not going to make very much money because of the last one. Apparently, it wasn't very good.
I think there's been a big enough gap between movies to where people have kind of softened on it, and I think bringing J.J. Abrams back, you're doing exactly what you did after the prequels, where Star Wars was kind of in a shit spot, and J.J. kind of brought it back and got everyone excited again. So I think they knew that The Last Jedi was going to really upset people, because by hiring J.J., you're saying, J.J., we need your help here. He's the guy who fixes franchises.
Yeah.
That's why they fired Colin Trevorrow, because Colin Trevorrow made divisive movies in the past, and they're like, well, we can't have 2 divisive movies in a row. And I think even though they said that they were very happy with The Last Jedi, I think they knew that it wasn't what they wanted.
Right.
Even though I like The Last Jedi, you know I like it, but I think that announcing a Rian Johnson trilogy was their way of pretending to be confident, when in reality they weren't actually confident at all. And the same reason is why they also hired Ron Howard to fix Solo, because they knew Last Jedi was going to piss off so many people. They quickly jumped out and got rid of the Solo directors. So I think they knew The Last Jedi was going to be an issue when they were filming. But they couldn't miss that December date because Solo was coming out in May, and there was nothing they could do to avoid May.
Whoa, Brian. And some bad feedback there.
But yeah, I could be completely wrong, but I just don't think that The Last Jedi... I don't think Rian Johnson was ever doing a trilogy. I think it was all their way of saying, we have confidence in this guy, so that more people would...
So he ain't going to do anything, you're saying?
Huh?
He ain't going to do anything, you're saying? Rian Johnson's not going to do a trilogy.
No, I think that they knew The Last Jedi was going to upset people, and that's why they fired the director of Episode 9, and they said, let's get JJ back, because we need JJ to come in, and they knew people were going to be upset with the movie.
Right.
And I think that maybe they were pleased with that, because I think there's just so many sequels out now that just rely on nostalgia. Force Awakens is one of them. They just do nostalgia trips, and I think a healthy way to keep the Star Wars brand alive was by doing a movie that was completely crazy and different.
Right.
You know, if you go crazy and different, you're going to anger people. And when the nostalgia happens later, fans are going to be more pleased because there's a sour taste in their mouth.
Right.
If you cure a sour taste and then add some sugar on top, then everyone's going to be double pleased. And I think they want to go out on a high note with Episode 9. So they wanted to have Episode 8 be a little bit more divisive.
Yeah.
I just stupid. They knew for a fact that Episode 8 was going to piss people off. They didn't think it was going to be, unanimously loved. They didn't think that at all.
Right.
I just hope it doesn't backfire on them, because it could backfire on them, and maybe people are going to be so pissed off they're not going to go and see Episode 9.
I don't think
no matter how much they feel about Episode 8, 9, they're going to definitely go see.
No one wanted to see.
It's the final.
Sorry, my aircon's on, so I'm having to talk loud. When Episode 7 was announced, everyone was going, Star Wars is dead, the prequels sucked. No one wanted to see Episode 7. And then the trailer came out and everyone was blown away. If they give us a kick-ass trailer for Episode 9, if they give us a kick-ass trailer, everyone's going to shut up. Because the reality is, Solo didn't have a kick-ass trailer, and it was too close to The Last Jedi. So there was no way Solo was going to be amazing anyway. And Solo's a good movie. Everybody likes Solo who's seen it, really.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
So I think Solo's quenched a lot of people's thirst, because a lot of people who didn't see Solo in the cinema are watching Solo on DVD or on Netflix, and a lot of people are coming around to it. So I think that's going to help people when it comes to 9 as well.
Yeah.
And we're just in a better year. For whatever reason, 2019 feels a bit like 2015, where we've got the Avengers coming out and we've got Star Wars in December. And we've got J.J. Abrams back. It feels like we're getting a repeat of Force Awakens. It feels like that excitement's going to come back. So.
What the hell? Is that you,
Brian?
Brian?
That's Brian.
What are you doing, Brian?
He's farting and eating chips.
I guess. All right.
But yeah, have you seen
What are you,
Glass yet?
all right. What's that?
Have you seen Glass yet?
No, you saw it?
I have.
I've been hearing such bad things about it. And I read the whole plot because I just don't care enough. I don't know. It's not something.
It was good, but it just seemed like it dragged.
That's fair.
I
loved Unbreakable.
It was. It reminds you it's almost like one of those paranormal activity movies.
Don't spoil it.
I saw it in
Don't spoil it, Brian.
And I'm not. I'm the one that hates spoilers.
He's eating chips. He's not going to spoil it.
I saw it in RPX, and I actually liked the movie. I mean, I'm sure some people thought it was dragged, but that's what M. Night Shyamalan does. His movies drag.
But the problem is, he made other movies that were good, and that's what's the sad thing about this one.
Wow,
there's a lot of
movies. Disagree with that. There's only like 2 or 3 films that were good that he made. I mean, Unbreakable, Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
But those are mostly the only good films that he's made. The other ones were just utter plain shit.
I thought Signs was great with Mel Gibson.
I love Signs.
Yes, Signs was. I love Signs.
Signs was good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a really cool movie.
I did.
I thought The Visit was great too.
I mean,
The Visit was great.
I did love Glass. I mean, if you watch Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass all in order like that, then I think you would just get the gist of it and just love it.
Yeah. There's kind of like 3 really bad Shyamalan films, and it's The Happening, Last Airbender, and After Earth. They're kind of like the 3.
Oh, Last Airbender. Oh, good Lord. I didn't see it, but I saw enough of it online to think, what about, do?
Did you guys ever see The Lady Underwater?
No. Oh.
That was horrible.
That's what drove him. They wanted him to change the ending, and he wouldn't do it.
Did you guys watch Bright?
No.
You know what? It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's a very smart story. It's basically what happened if we lived in a world today after the events of Lord of the Rings. What happens if Lord of the Rings actually was in the past? And that's basically the premise for it. It's pretty much, you could watch Lord of the Rings and then watch it and just assume it's the same world. And it's okay. The villains are a little bit corny, but, you know, Will Smith's great as always.
Right.
Joel Edgerton's great as always. Joel Edgerton's really good in Bright. So, if you haven't watched that, it's not bad.
Bird Box you watch?
What's that?
What was it? Bird Box? Is it Bird Box?
Fuck no.
I haven't seen that yet. I want to see it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I've heard it's the ultimate Quiet Place ripoff.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here for now. Maybe we'll come back later. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.